On SNG today, here's a roundup of stories that are making headlines across the globe. Was Alexei Navalny killed because he was close to being released in a prisoner swap deal?
Навальный был всем тем, чем Путин никогда не сможет стать. И Путин ненавидел его за это.
This is being claimed by his close aide and the chairperson of Navalny's Anti-Corruption Foundation in this video.
В начале февраля Путину предложили обменять киллера, офицера ФСБ Вадима Красикова, который отбывает срок за убийство в Берлине, на 2 американских граждан и Алексея Навального.
She has claimed that Navalny and 2 US nationals were part of a prisoner swap deal being negotiated to release Russian hitman Vadim Krasikov, serving a life sentence in a German prison. Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov told the Financial Times he was not aware of such agreements. Over 20 European heads of state and other leaders gathered in Paris discussed how to help Ukraine as the war with Russia is now in the 3rd year. One of the discussions involved sending Western troops on the ground in Ukraine to fight Russia, although there was no consensus on it. French President Emmanuel Macron said, "We will do everything possible so that Russia cannot win the war. Nothing can be ruled out." Sweden has taken a key step closer to full NATO membership after Hungary, which was holding out for months, finally ratified the Scandinavian nation's membership to NATO. The vote came after a visit by the Swedish Prime Minister last week, where the two countries signed an arms deal. The Swedish Prime Minister said, "Sweden is leaving behind 200 years of neutrality and military non-alignment behind." Both Sweden and Finland pushed for NATO membership soon after Russia invaded Ukraine in February 2022. Turkey, another nation that had dragged its feet on Sweden's membership, came through in January. Sweden will be the 32nd member country of NATO. US President Joe Biden is hopeful that Israel and Hamas can reach a deal by next week. Israel and Hamas officials are negotiating for a possible ceasefire in Qatar. Though the ceasefire talks started in February, Israel rejected a 4.5-month truce proposed by Hamas. Negotiators are now aiming for a 6-week cessation of hostilities before the start of Ramzan. The release of Israeli hostages is part of the negotiation agenda. Last week, the US vetoed a UN Security Council resolution calling for an immediate ceasefire in Gaza. This terrified woman in Lahore was cowering for cover, all because of her dress. The Arabic script on her attire angered the mob in the market who accused her of blasphemy. This senior police officer is trying to explain to the crowd that the text on the dress isn't blasphemous. The petrified woman was rescued from the market after the police intervened. For more such videos, follow our YouTube channel. Make sure you like and subscribe for more.